Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the glitz and glamour of... Ew. Yikes. That's Hollywood? Actually, just south of Hollywood. Down the 110 to the 5 to the 405 to the 91 off exit 7. At the Frida Cinema. There's an independent film revolution happening right now, led by passionate filmmakers creating original and visionary movies that challenge Hollywood garbage. Tonight, we'll award the best and truly independent films. It's time to award this.
Go ahead. We are live at the Frida Cinema in Santa Ana, California. And tonight, we're here to honor the best of truly independent films. It's time for Film Threat's annual event, Award This. Applause, cool. I'm your announcer, Jon Bailey, the epic voice guy. Welcome to the show. First, congratulations to the nominees. You're making movies Hollywood is too afraid to make, with budgets that are less than craft services on a Blumhouse movie. While Hollywood continues to churn out sequels and franchise factory films, exciting and original independent movies of all kinds are available to see everywhere. Who needs Disney Plus when we have Tubi, Freevee, Mubi, Crackle, and all sorts of services? I mean, let's be honest, the public has never heard of, right? But that's okay. You did it. You made a movie. And we're here to honor you and your films. Nominees, give yourselves a round of applause. Now, it's time to welcome your host for the evening, a musician, comedian, and actor, Zach Selwyn.
Yeah! Thank you. Check, check. Can y'all hear
Love
this?
you, Zach.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Yes, you can. What's up, everybody? Make some noise! Award this. Nice to the front row to show up. VIP, these assholes. Jesus. Come on. All that time. Anyway, how you doing? My name is Zach Selwyn. Yes. Welcome to the 75th annual Award This ceremony. It's the 6th. That's it? This is the fucking 6th year? 6th annual Award This, presented by Film Threat, yeah! Man, you know, I go back a long way with independent film and with Chris Gore as well. Give it up for Chris Gore, putting this together. I said to Chris, you know, like, how do I start this off? How do I relate? He goes, dude, listen, man, you've done indie films. You're get on stage. Just talk about what these people know, you know, get to their level, bond with them over the arts, over everything. So I just want to start this off by saying, that Luka Doncic trade, huh? Wrong crowd. Well, ish. That was surprising, actually. Wow. No, you know, it's crazy because I've been in plenty of independent movies, and I've been in some real shit burgers. A lot of them. You know, when your dressing room's your car. You know, you're just like, one foot in the back seat, putting on boots. Like, God damn it. I was on Chicago Hope in '98. Played a paramedic. IMDb me. No, he said to me, you know, listen, this is an interesting thing. It takes a lot to get here, and you all should be very proud of yourselves. And I know we've all given ourselves a round of applause, but I'd like to do that one more time, just for being in the building and making an independent film. Impressive. And what's even more impressive are the qualifications on how to get nominated for an award, this award here. Basically, you just have to have shown your film somewhere. That's it. Like, on an iPhone in your mom's kitchen, no problem. You're nominated. That guy over there showed his mom his film on his Android. He got 2 nominations for Best Director. Congratulations. But yeah, it's speaking of moms, it's very interesting because I came to Hollywood a long time ago, and I told my mom, you know, when I was like, Mom, I'm going to go be an actor and an entertainer. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to get out there. And my mom went, are you fucking kidding me? But I said, Mom, relax. Relax. I promise I will get you to the Academy Awards by the time I'm 25 years old. Didn't happen. But I will say this, I got my mom here tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, Mom, stand up. Everyone, Mom. She's not here.
Accepting the award for your mom.
Thank you, Jon Bailey, with that magic voice. Oh, she texted me, "Hi, sorry, watching Grammys. Bruno Mars is very talented." Jesus Christ. Thank you, sir. Damn, Mom. You know, Chris said to me, "Zach, I want you to do what you do best." So I said, well, I got to do a song, man, because I'm a musical comedian. That's what I do. And I said, think of me as your Timu Billy Crystal. And I asked for an orchestra because I had bars. I had songs ready to go. I had a whole thing called, "There are hundreds of beavers chasing you." Didn't get to do it. Instead, I wrote an original, and I got a guitar, so I'm going to sing that for you. Let's get this going. Couldn't even get someone to hand me the guitar, Chris. Huh? It's all right. Yeah, not even gonna mic the motherfucker. But it doesn't matter, because you guys can help me sing this song. This is called Keep It Indie, and it's sort of a celebration of indie movies. And sort of a fuck you to all those big budget things that we all kind of are getting real sick of, aren't we? Yeah, we really are. I wasted a lot of money, especially when you have kids. You know how much money I spent seeing Cloudy with a Chance of Fucking Meatballs 9? That was like a $300 day. Let's see how this sounds. So here's the chorus. It goes, "Keep it indie, yeah. Yeah, keep it indie." You guys can get into that, right? All right, here we go. Keep it indie. Yeah, keep it indie. Now you can go see Deadpool or Inside Out 2, that new Dune movie, or Nosferatu. Big budget films make me mad, like the Mad Max saga and Joker Fois La Deux with Lady Gaga. I spend thousands of dollars on flop after flop, from Hitman to the new Beverly Hills Cop or Godzilla vs. Kong, Planet of the Apes. I like films when the director gives an actor 2 takes, because that's all he can afford. Keep it indie. Like Kevin Arnold had Winnie. Like Mean Girls had Lindsay. Or Wilford had Brimley. Keep it indie. You know, indie films always make me smile. No $200 million budget like Argyle. I like dreamers and folks who keep it funky, not that weird Robbie Williams movie with the singing monkey. I heard it was kind of good. Amazing. All right, shout out Robbie. But I'll take a shaky camera. It don't make me nervous. I like good storytelling and no craft service. I like stolen locations, no back lot. I even like seeing a boom in the shot, because one take's all we got. Keep it indie. Yeah, like how Mork had Mindy. Like how Tracy Morgan needed a kidney. Or how woke movies fucked up Disney. Keep it indie. Now you can have Chalamet or Sydney Sweeney. Nah, forget that. I'll take Cindy Sweeney. But big budget crap, I just don't have it in me. So save your money on your rewrites and your talent, baby, and keep it indie. Keep it indie. Yeah, like the Bradys had Cindy. Like how Papa had New Guinea. And how the Santa Anas are windy. Too soon. Keep it indie. Yeah, keep it indie. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right. Thank you. Keep it indie, y'all. The Santa Ana joke. Don't, note to self, don't do that again. We're going to present some awards. Let's get this thing started, y'all. Here we go. Jon Bailey, by the way, what a voice on that guy.
Thank you.
Golden
Ultimate Voice
Throat.
Winner Award this 2020.
Wow. Are you the guy who does that? And with that, the 2024 season has come to an end.
Yes.
It's big money. We're going to get into our first award, films about movies or filmmaking, guys. It's an amazing award. It's probably the most meta category of the night. So let's take a look at the nominees for films about movies or filmmaking.
How in the world is George Lucas allowing this to happen?
Push a few buttons, light the fire. Gonna take it higher.
Movies that I have not heard of. That might be the only way I can watch it, is if I actually own that like Blu-ray release of something.
These powerhouses behind these labels, they're doing God's work.
When I was 12, I had a movie where the gay and lesbian characters were good and funny and out. They were able to live as their authentic selves.
Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy.
The third film from director Kevin Smith.
It's about a guy who falls in love with a lesbian.
He brought so much into Freddy, the way he built Freddy.
Robert still managed to make him not just horrific, but likable.
That's why you hire an actor.
And he's Robert in England, for God's sake.
Now that's some prime time.
You want to spend your last days on Earth making a sci-fi movie.
I can't seem to shake him!
I don't know who in their right mind is gonna sign up for this.
I can't act.
I know that may be disqualifying for some productions, but not for ours.
And not only did the van go up, but the entire ravine, all the shrubs caught fire, the bridge caught fire, and this huge thing goes off. And I'm like, after the shot, I said, Harry, what did you do? He said, you wanted it real big.
All right, we'd like to award this film about movies or filmmaking to our first winner of the evening, Boutique to Preserve and Collect. Come on up, sir. Nice job.
So my name is Rye Levy. I'm the director-producer of Boutique to Preserve and Collect. Thank you so much. This was a labor of love for my love of cinema, my love of collecting, and this important point in time where we're seeing a revival of Blu-ray restoration labels who are responsible for restoring and preserving the elements of cinema and making sure that these films don't go away. Heroes like David Gregory at Severin Films, Joe Rubin at Vinegar Syndrome, Criterion, and so many other labels from around the world are doing the best they can with work and trying to make sure that we never forget these films. It's an honor to be nominated with all of these really, really cool films, and thank you so much.
That's a cool little award there. What is it, like a little beer chalice? That's solid. All right, finally, some cool awards. I have 6 tellies in my closet at home. There's a guy, Robert Juster, I think I share a few with him. He's in that crowd somewhere. So was my mom. Mom! Not here yet. There's an ice riot on the 101, apparently. Too soon again. Jesus! Okay! Songs are more than just words set to music. Sometimes there are no words. So now let's take a look at the nominees for music documentary.
It's not an easy life. It's not an easy way to live. There's no stability, but I'm gonna keep doing it until I drop.
Freestylers have the ability to think on their feet, and as they rhyme, they're making the rhyme up as they go along.
Ain't nothing like it, so you can answer. Serious as cancer, I was a dancer.
She never had a successful romantic relationship.
Love is something that I think everybody in this world has to have, and without it, you're not worth anything.
Oh, I'm gonna get up out of here. Can't stay here. God don't want your money. He wants your soul when it's time.
Paul McCartney called me up and he said, I want to put it on Everest. They represent the golden age of the music business.
The audiences were fantastic. They were really starved for this kind of music.
They are looking at freedom, and they're reacting to it.
Kids were jumping up out of their seats with peace signs going, USA, USA.
That was all awesome movies. All right, we'd like to award this music documentary to, by the way, side note, well, let's see who won first. Whoa, we have a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Only at Award This do we have a tie, and our first winner is Art Dealers. Come on up, Art Dealers. We'll have you speak first.
Thank you, Film Threat and Award This for this great award. I don't really have a speech prepared, so I'm just gonna thank who needs to be thanked. Animus Studios for producing this movie and Dark Star Pictures for distributing it. Like wonderful two DPs who made this look so beautiful, Andy Drockman and Murphy McCann. The great editor Paul Raposo, who spent years working on this thing. And a special shout out to my co-director and lead of Low Cut Connie, Adam Weiner, whose brilliance is what made this concert film so fun to make. Final shout outs, Gina, Hazel, the Film Society, and Jonathan Demme for Stop Making Sense and really showing how much fun a concert film could be. Thank you.
And our second winner is Freestyle 101 Hip Hop History.
Irony that I wrote a speech for a movie about freestyle is not lost on me, but I am not the guys in this film. Nearly 20 years ago, my partner in crime and the creative force behind this film, Frank Meyer, and I started Freestyle 101 for a little cable TV channel called G4. Perhaps you heard of it. Frank couldn't be here tonight. He is on top of being an award-winning director. He's a rock star, and he's on tour somewhere. So this series started off as a podcast and grew, and occasionally we'd be able to put it on TV, on Attack of the Show, in between video game schlock and weird internet videos and DVD reviews by a certain handsome silver fox that's back here somewhere named Chris Gore. Then the series died, and shortly after that, so did G4. But Frank and I kept the flame alive and finished this film. Like many of you in this room, we knew it would be a labor of love. Nobody's making money off of an independent music documentary. But it was a story that needed to be told, and we're very proud of how it all panned out. Frank and I would like to thank all of the amazing artists that were in this film. They showed us their craft, and they inspired us by sharing their personal stories. Especially want to thank Open Mike Eagle and Iron Solomon for letting us into their lives and giving us such personal access to their process. Also want to thank all the folks that helped out on the film, Jason Valdez and David Schneider, who were here in attendance, Joe Lynch, who couldn't make it here, and then a ton of other folks, Mike DeLonzo, Paul Harb, Derek Snowden, Aaron Murray, Joe Schreight, Bruce Duff, Eugene Morton, Neil Goodman, the team from Filmograph, and our friends at Indie Rights. And of course to our wives, Erin Juster and Sarah Meyer, for putting up with our endless bullshit. Thank you to everybody at Film Threat for honoring us again. We very much appreciate it. And lastly, I want to send out some love to the artists that were in the film but that have since passed on to the great Cipher in the Sky. Gift of Gab, Guru, Sean Price, Killishaw, Prodigy. We're honored to have been able to tell a small part of your story. We hope we did it justice. In the end, this film is about finding your way in the world, battling and freestyling through life, and understanding that sometimes you're gonna fuck up, you're gonna fall off, and it's up to you to get back up to the mic because no one else is gonna do it for you. So Frank, wherever you are, this is for you, this is your film, and I might share this with you someday. Thank you.
And now, here to present our next awards is one badass motherfucker who still wants to date with Pam Grier, the host of the Verbal Riot Show, Dante James.
How many is this now? Like 4? 5? How many? We've done a lot of these already.
6.
Now, normally at an award show, right, you expect to hear something political, right? Trump's back in office. I'm just saying. You expect to hear something a little pretentious, right? Obviously. You expect to hear something obnoxious about how important your film is and how important your cause is. And I'm not saying your film isn't, I'm just saying, but you expect to hear things like that. But not this day. We're here for 2 reasons, right? 2 reasons. We're here for, 1, to celebrate the work and accomplishments of all the indie filmmakers who sent their films into Film Threat. And number 2, to have a good-ass time. Right? That's why we're here. With that said, I'm here to present the award for Most Socially Relevant Documentary. And let's take a look at the nominees.
If you don't know that you're Chicano, then you're not.
When they first started those gang injunctions, I said, no, that's not good.
Something hit me too, the grenade, but it hit me right here in the eye, bullseye.
The trick in trickle-down economics is getting you to believe that anything which is good for rich people is good for everyone, and anything that is good for everyone else will kill the economy.
White sharks, they're pretty hard to find with a boat if you're on your own, especially if the water's dirty. It's almost impossible. So I steer the boat to each fish.
It's hijacking, where people have elected their officials locally, and then their power is completely taken away.
It was a forbidden fruit for many years, and now it was available, and people wanted to see it.
She would come up with shopping bags full of cash.
That's from the theaters.
Everything you said about her just sounded like it was made up.
This is about them tapping into their own inspiration, using art to make sense of their world.
You can hear music and then you can just play it.
And I can just play it, yes.
All right. And the winner for Most Socially Relevant Documentary is, you guys sealed the envelopes again? I swear you guys do this on purpose. Every time I get up here, you do this on purpose. God damn it. American Homeboy.
Hi, my name's Polly. I'm from the Latino Slant. What up, everybody? My friend Brandon, he is a filmmaker behind this. It's an incredible story to tell, just his own personal story, how far he's come. It's absolutely, I'm always just speechless as far as what he had to do to get this film made. Hundreds and hundreds of hours of archive footage that was never seen before. Intertwine it with these stories of homies, of educators, and yes, even the LAPD. And you got something that Hollywood has never been able to do in the last 100 years, is tell an authentic story about the Chicano experience in America. So, that being said, American Homeboy is for everyone in this room. It is truly an amazing, amazing documentary. And one last thing, you talk about the independent spirit. Brandon took this film to over a dozen theaters all over the country. He says, I want to show this screen. I want this screen. I want you to show it to her. I have people that'll see it. They made deals. They had hundreds and hundreds of people see this documentary. It was an amazing experience, a great phenomenon. I highly encourage you guys to see this film called American Homeboy. Gracias. Good job, Brandon.
And now, remaining on the stage, a guy so cool they had me intro him the same way twice. One badass motherfucker and host of Verbal Riot Show, Dante James, again.
Thank you. Thanks, John.
You are welcome.
It's been an incredible year for indie writers and actors, and this category is very near and dear to my heart. I consider myself to be kind of a slave to pop culture. Wait, was that racist? I'm a fan of pop culture. Anyway, let's look at the nominees for Pop Culture Documentary.
To promote Star Wars, getting the stars of Star Wars to appear on all of these talk and variety shows. Donnie and Marie, or any of these other places, the Star Wars Holiday Special may well have been created out of spite.
I feel so lucky that my films have been restored, that they've been chosen to be restored.
It's a historical project, but also a labor of love, rescuing these films that have been lost to time.
She gave half of the shares to the mob. They became half of the company.
They said, Don, this is what's going to happen, and you're going to like it.
It's crazy. It is the craziest story.
So I turned around, and Arnold was standing there. He goes, you know, you have a lot of potential. I've been watching you for months. I go, months? And he goes, let me take you through a workout.
The whole place feels to me that it's in the Stone Age. This piece has to be a masterpiece. It can't be finished. The people in that community for 500 years are going to look at something you did that sucks.
Scooter's work was everywhere. I couldn't avoid it. I really liked it. I do think he has a bright vision of the future of the world, but he also is smart enough to pick up on the detritus of society that gets in the way.
All right, and the winner for Best Pop Culture Documentary is... Holy Frit!
Does beer come in this later? Look at you beautiful fucking people, man. You crazy people who make independent film in a world that doesn't make any sense. But you have to. What an honor. What a fucking honor to be able to make movies, man. Thank you for having us. I'm Justin. I don't know why I'm up here. I made a movie about a stained glass window. What the hell? But it was nuts. And that guy over there made the biggest stained glass window in the world, Tim Carey. He did something remarkable. I just feel honored. I just feel honored that we get to do this, and thank you, Film Threat. Thank you for believing in people like us and believing in the spirit of independent film, because I think that it's on its deathbed if you look at it from a certain way, but it cannot die. It cannot die. So we got to keep going. Thank you all for being an inspiration and for having me. Thank you.
And now, to help Dante Jones open the next envelope that's impossible to open, he's been struggling with for 6 years, we're proud to welcome a Hollywood actress.
Wait, what? Wait, there's a Hollywood actress here? I'm not sure who that is.
Wow. Looking at this room, it is so beautiful. There's so many diverse people here, and Representation and telling diverse stories in Hollywood is so important. It's so important. Yes. Which is why I, a Hollywood actress, like Scarlett Johansson, recently played a Japanese woman. It's not offensive because I'm rich. But it's seriously so important to do things, and I just want to help. I will do anything to help the world, you know? I will post on social media, and that's it.
You know, in all fairness, during last year's Black History Month, she did put a black square in her Instagram. So.
I did. Only for 24 hours. Yeah. Now let's take a look at the nominees for Unreal Outsiders documentary.
We can't allow ourselves to be divided.
It's really time to rise and fight.
I need all of y'all. Are you going to get in the streets and do something?
You were so supportive, and I was so alone in the world.
How wonderful that you found something in it.
The movie is amazing, but whatever moved you, there's a dark side too.
I would consider myself to be kind of a mentor, but then sometimes you completely disregard my advice.
We're distinct entities, and I work up here, and I don't include him in that. And in the same token, he doesn't do that with me.
You know, and there'd be people puking, and you'd have rats in there, and you know, when your foot stuck to the floor, you didn't know if it was Coca-Cola or somebody's semen. But that's where the best movies were on 42nd Street.
It was mind-blowing. Everything about the business changed.
Everybody went CG animation. Go. Some people were able to make that jump from 2D to 3D.
I'd never assumed that Hollywood would do away with the old ways.
That was the beginning and the end.
When you have a painting by Scooter, it really has a presence. They become these objects that are charged, and it's really like an act of magic.
I got this one. And the winner for Unreal Outsiders documentary is...
Am I just a token presenter here?
Masters of the Grind.
Jason Rutherford just stepped out. Too bad he's not here. I'm Stevie.
I'm Lawrence. Hello there.
Anyway, thanks, everybody. I didn't write an acceptance speech for this, but this has been probably 17 years in the making. Jason started working with you.
When I still had black hair.
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
A lot of people have left over the years.
But yeah, Jason, who directed this, and Stevie, who edited this, and I'm one of the producers, and I'm one of the subjects of the film. And this was back when we made what we were calling grindhouse movies, or exploitation movies, which are now independent movies. The studios are making the exploitation and the grindhouse movies now, which luckily this awards is not representing. So, but you know, doing these films those days were something very special. And I made the first film I did in 1979 when I was 18, called Malibu High, which is part of the subject of this. Oh, thank you very much. But it's not able to. We're not able to make films like that anymore, and it's a shame. But now everybody's coming back, and we're making them only a different way, in a different technology. But they're there, and anyways, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you again.
Encyclopocalypse brings you the wonder of novelization. We take a movie you've probably seen and combine it with talented writers to create a new handheld entertainment miracle.
Novelization!
So many to choose from.
Ooh, great night.
And you won't believe what's next.
Shopping Mall and Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Novelized! Coming soon to audio, ebook, and print from Encyclopocalypse Publications.
Award shows can be a little weak. So this is your friendly reminder. This is not the Oscars. So there's absolutely no slapping at all at Award This. Period. Did you see that? Wow. I can't believe that just happened to me. I'm the award. That's it. I'm out. I'm out. Ugh. These hurt anyways.
And now, welcome back to the stage, my favorite host, I was told to say, for an award show, Zach Selwyn.
Thank you. Thank you. Couldn't get bad motherfucker, huh?
That's what they told me to say. They didn't write that thing cool for you to say, sorry.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Guys, this is a big one. I'm very excited about this because every single nominee you just saw in all those documentary categories, all of them, right? The music one, the one about that jizz on the floor. They're all nominated and eligible to win for Best Documentary. So let's take a look at the nominees right now. Yes, Best Documentary, and we'd like to award this documentary to, wow, look at that, Dante, my envelope was pre-opened. Had it in my contract. A Disturbance in the Force! I swear to God, I thought you were coming up here like Princess Leia in that white, I thought you were like in a Leia gown. Like gonna come up like,
Zach,
yes.
RGP, I found out, shot some of that movie.
Get on up here. The DP for Hundreds of Beavers.
Good enough. We'll fix it in post.
By the way, I've talked to the filmmaker from Hundreds of Beavers. I will be in the sequel, Thousands of Beavers. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you to Jeremy Kuhn, the producer director of the movie, for letting me be a part of it. And yeah, dream on. Thank you so much.
Nailed it. Please welcome to the stage two men who have collectively watched over a cajillion movies this year. The founder of Film Threat, Chris Gore, and his sidekick, Alan Ng, also known as Ng the Merciless.
Thanks, Jon. Before we get to our next award, I want to be serious for a minute and mention that at Film Threat, we collectively reviewed nearly 2,000 indie films last year.
Yes, and the 80 films, individual films, represent 20 categories, and these are the best of the 2,000 we reviewed.
So congratulations to all the nominees.
Word to your mothers.
I think we need to address the popcorn in the room right
Yes,
now.
the way we're dressed, well, let's just say that the original idea was stolen by Kanye.
We were going to do that bit.
Yeah, and since Chris had the bigger boobs.
Okay. Boobs. Okay, all right.
All right, yes, this event is in desperate need of a sponsor. We dropped the ball this year. No one's sponsoring us. Nobody is sponsoring us.
We're hoping popcorn can sponsor us.
Yes, and so if any popcorn brand would like to award this, we are ready. We'll be in the lobby.
All right, so there you go. Now let's give out some more awards. Remember when you used to love Star Wars a long, long time ago? Good times. Well, this year, independent filmmakers made not one, not two, but many epic science fiction and fantasy movies.
You didn't sell that line well.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
So let's take a look at the nominees for Best Indie Sci-Fi Movie.
The mask and hoodie isn't to scare people. It's to hide a failure. And you know what a failure makes you? Human.
The space station has been placed on lockdown.
Guess I can't turn back now.
Zabít můžete jenom člověka, ne soubor dat.
You should not have saved my skin, Jack. He was counting on your humanity.
You doubt that I know my duty, Captain. You put it in your report!
You put that in yours.
We go and save the world.
We need to find the portal key thing, figure out how that works, while avoiding a crazy wizard so we can get back home.
Is that all?
Where's the key? There's got to be a key somewhere, right?
There never was a key.
Hello.
You shouldn't be here.
Okay, and the winner is of Indie Sci-Fi.
It's a tie!
The first winner is Space Command Redemption.
Yeah.
I'm Mark Scott Zickrey, writer, director, producer of Space Command. These are my producer, David Bartlett, and my producer, editor, Dave Edison. And I wasn't expecting to be up here, but I want to thank you very much. This means more to me than my Emmy, which I got on eBay. True story. Independent film is wonderful. It means you have artistic power, artistic control. There are thousands of people who have made this project possible, and all of you are welcome to come and be part of my world and my strange science fiction world. But the one person I want to thank more than anything is a woman who had the insanity to marry a 21-year-old kid with an art degree. And that's my wife, Elaine, who writes and directs and produces with me, and we just celebrated our 47th anniversary. So great. So thanks very much, and you can check it all out on Mr. Sci-Fi on YouTube. Thanks. Great.
Thank you, everyone here. This is an awesome night. It's very relaxed and calm and not serious and significant. You know, we can get that way sometimes, and I really appreciate that. So anyway, I'm David Bartlett. Thanks very much.
I'd say this is very serious business. Right, Alan? The second winner is
The Keepers of the Five Kingdoms.
Gentlemen, I'm honored. This is fantastic. It's kind of funny to watch all the serious sci-fi, and then there's kids with monsters and animatronic puppets and, you know, an 80s style thing. I'm not good at speeches. I always start crying, just ask my wife. So I put all the people up here who I want to thank so I don't screw it up so we can lock that off on YouTube. Yeah. As you know, there are endless amounts of people to thank when making a film, so here's a list to save time. All of them are rock stars. Thank you so much. I want to thank my mom and dad, my older brother, and my wife for keeping me sane through the hard times, and my producing partner, Ace Underhill, for sticking it out through the whole painful process. Making an independent film is always an uphill battle, especially with puppets like Yoda and animals and children and all the bad decisions that I made. But we filmed in Arizona, which gave us a fighting chance. The locations, the people, the film incentives made it possible for us to bring this ridiculously ambitious story to life on a tiny budget. We're grateful to create projects in a place that values filmmakers. One of the reasons that we recently moved our studio, Brilliant Screen Studios, to Arizona. Just in case you're looking for a studio to work with. Because we want to keep telling big stories without the big headaches. I'm sure you all know what I mean, because Film LA can blow me. Thank you, everybody knows the pain of Film LA. So to Arizona and every person who fought through blood, sweat, and tears to make this film possible, thank you, this is awesome. I'm just blown away. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Any film with James freaking Hong in it. All right. Indie horror films scare the living bejesus out of my grape juice and crackers, and that's why I don't watch them. Chris does.
That's right. Alan hates blood, but let's take a look at the nominees for indie horror.
Les Hackle, will you come with me?
You're here to provide your confession.
I'll be chainsawing off
An appendage.
every half hour till you bring me
What I need.
William, run! Run, man, run! Get out of here!
Things are much better when you die.
Reality is fluid. Whatever you think, therefore you are.
Lisa! Lisa! What have you done to me? I can't do this.
Sorry. Wrong number. Joe is our jack of all trades. He was your father's right-hand man. Where'd they find you?
Please, just let me go.
We'd like to award this indie horror to...
It's a tie. The winner, the first winner is The Quantum Devil.
Yes, we wanted to do a film that explored the quantum situation, which we're now getting into in quite a bit in AI, and people are noticing that. And, well, I started working with Larry Wade Carroll, our director, and he's going to have to talk from now on. But thank you so much for acknowledging we put a lot of interesting, bizarre ideas in there that were very unique, which we would have been punished for elsewhere. And but it survived, and I think, thank
Ladies
God.
and gentlemen, my partner in crime, my brother, Zephy Daniel, original screenwriter of Society, Bride, a Reanimator, Silent Night, Deadly Night for...
A long time ago, folks. A long time.
Yes.
Way back there.
I didn't expect to win this, so I don't know what to say, but
I didn't either.
Thank you to Film Threat. I'm trying to not cry.
Thank you, Chris Gore.
No,
And Film Threat. What a wonderful operation.
One
tonight.
real quick little thing is like when I really wanted to be an indie filmmaker, and I was starting out, and I was working at Game Crazy, and I was like 400 pounds, and I was slinging video games, but I wanted to make a film, and I made this. My first feature was Game Over: The Secret Life of Game Store Clerks, and in the store on TV all day was Attack of the Show, and Chris Gore was on the TV in there, and I used to know, like, dude, if I could just get Chris Gore to see my movie, oh, this is it, man. I can make it. And I like emailed, I mailed, I did all kinds of things, and thank God Chris never saw Game Over: The Secret Life of Game Store Clerks. No, it's good, but the funny thing is, look where I'm at now. So I'm really honored. Thank you, Film Threat. Thank you, congratulations,
Mr. Director
everyone.
Larry Wade Carroll.
You're the man, brother.
Alan?
And the second winner is Hell's Coming for You. Yes! I was nominated twice last year. 2 times. And I lost both. This year I get half a win. But we get to share with a guy who looks like the lead in our movie. So I don't know what's happening. It's hilarious. This is beautiful. What Chris Gore and Alan do is beautiful. What you all do is beautiful, and it matters. It's important. I want to thank Moose Bear. I want to thank our distributor, Indie Rights, and I'm the producer, co-writer. I want to give the rest of the time to my director and co-writer, the Mark Savage. We did it!
Yes, we did it, and couldn't be happier. And first, I also want to thank Chris Gore and Alan, and I'd like to also think that Film Threat means that what we all are doing is a threat to the status quo and a threat to mediocrity. This is a very interesting movie in the sense that our lead was a 75-year-old guy in a wheelchair who had been disabled from the ages of 10 years old, playing an action hero. He'd never acted before. And it was definitely a labour of love, and it was something that we're all very proud of. And so I also want to thank our distributor, Linda Nelson and Michael Madison of Indie Rights, who do an incredible job for the indie industry. My producing partner, Tim, who's got the same attitude as I have, is that no matter how much money you've got, just bloody do it. And basically, take care of it, but never let anything stand in your way when you're making a film. If you've got something important to say, find a way to say it, because that's what indie film is about. It's finding a way and clearing all obstacles, which can be cleared. And I think that in a sense, indie film is in a sense being recognised more for being able to challenge the status quo and it's something that we're all able to accomplish with some amazing technology. And so I just want to thank everybody, cast and crew, and everybody, all the amazing people assembled here as well as Encyclopocalypse Mark over there too, for supporting the show.
We're getting played off, buddy.
And there we go.
And now, please welcome back to the stage your host and the guy who once dry humped Courtney Cox's leg in Cougar Town and one badass motherfucker, Zach Selwyn. You're welcome.
That was awesome, man. That was some Cuba Gooding Jr. shit. I want to see some Jack Palance one-arm push-ups. We can't mention the Oscars. I'm sorry, Chris. My bad. Sorry, I was told that. This next category is very interesting. Best film shot entirely by a Tesla backup camera. I'm sorry, what? Oh, my bad. Actually, this one is very near and dear to my heart, as you can see. Indie comedy, definitely my favorite category here. A lot of nominees, a lot of great films. Let's take a look.
What is it?
My eczema. My daughter, she's getting married.
Oh, that's great.
She's 15.
Historically, still great.
Even my therapist is fed up.
You shouldn't sleep with our friends' wives.
But with Gail, I don't know.
Yeah, Gail. That's not going to end well.
What are you up to?
I'm just trying to do everything I can to get my family back.
And action!
Help!
We will fight and hopefully vanquish this evil for once and for all.
Automatic extra life.
Underground Yaniv? Oh my god, I want to go.
All right. And it's time to award this indie comedy to Yaniv. Give it up.
I'm Annabelle Steven.
I'm Lisa Loggins.
We're actually just actors in the movie. The rest of our team couldn't be here tonight. They're with the movie in France. But so shout out to our distributor, Neil at Menemsha. Thank you for taking this story literally all over the world.
Yes, wonderful experience. We're grateful, as Mark said, wherever you are, to have won the award. My knees buckled up here. I'm like, I thought I was gonna get to look cute sitting there, but anyhow, we're so grateful, y'all. I was gonna take the shoes off. I'm so glad I didn't take the shoes off over. Thank y'all. Thank
Anyways,
y'all so much.
thank you everyone. Thank you, Film Threat, for getting the shtick.
Nobody even cares about the award. I mean, I never win. You know who wins an award? They give it to the indie filmmaker or the NYU grad student. They never give it to this guy. I collect dust just sitting on someone else's mantle. I'm at my wit's end here. I know Oscar. What a prick. And Emmy? I mean, I admit she is hot in real life. We did have something of a past. All right, I banged her once. But, you know, I'm a prima donna. And Tony, don't even get me started on Tony. There's been rumors about Tony for years. Yeah, that little circle he runs in. Sure, Tony. Awards?
They're overrated. Yeah. That's right. You heard it. From me. An award. They suck. Award sucks. Award sucks. Award sucks. What's this? For me? Really? This is mine for me? I'm an award and I get an award? This is awesome! This totally validates my life. I mean, I feel like right now you just really, you like me. You really like me. Yeah. Right? You do like me, right? Hey, that was for me. That was mine.
And now, please welcome back to the stage a Hollywood actress.
Thank you. You're so lucky I'm here. And in a new dress, because in Hollywood, we don't wear anything for longer than 20 minutes. That would be disgusting. And in all of my designer outfits, you may have seen me visiting starving children, in a disaster zone, or helping the unhoused puppies, as long as there are cameras to take photos of me there. I am such an ally. Now, let's take a look at the nominees for Indie LGBTQ+.
This is Emily, my girlfriend.
Hey, Cal.
Yeah.
I find it authentic to the straight dude who fall for a queer woman community. No longer being a lesbian by meeting the right man.
That's gonna be controversial.
Ben Affleck's goatee was a bad idea.
Let's go in the movie.
Get off your asses.
Bring it.
If anyone tries to take this treasure from me, they must be destroyed.
Had enough, you bitches.
J'aurais tout fait pour remonter le temps et prendre un autre chemin.
Si l'amour est brutal avec vous, soyez brutal avec lui.
You have to either act on it or move on already. Faggot.
Do you want the rest of your life to look like this?
He's hiding something. It's like you want trouble.
Someone's getting excited. Ready for more?
And the award this goes to Unfix.
Oh my gosh. We didn't write anything. We didn't expect to win this. Thank you, Film Threat. Thank you, Award This, Chris and Alan. Thank you so much for helping us deliver our message to the world so that way they can come and see our story. Thank you for Graham Streeter, my writer-director, and my significant other, partner in life.
And this is Alex Lebosque.
Alex Lebosque, I'm the producer.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Film Threat, first of all, thank you, because that's a platform that us indie filmmakers, we're lucky enough to have a resource like that who can celebrate our work and get the word out. And to events like this is really important. Also, it really just gives us a boost to continue to stay in our lane and make independent films that matter. If you don't know what Unfix is, it's a feature film drama it's really, if you imagine a father who's a conversion therapy leader, camp leader, and he has a son who's 12 years old, and he convinces him that he's gay at the age of 12. That man has to grow up and find out who he is as a person, but he's been told he was gay, and he's fixed to be heterosexual. And so you can imagine what it takes to unfix what someone has done to you as a child to try to get on the path of your own authenticity. So I hope you guys enjoy it someday.
Thank you.
And now, joining a Hollywood actress on stage is a Hollywood actor.
Before we get started, I just wanted to say I have this ribbon on my suit. This is for a cause that I care so much about. I forgot what the cause is. Wait. It's something, it's like with people.
Babies.
It's.
Death. Don't.
I can't. Let's take a 10-second silence. I can't remember what the cause is, but maybe at home they could put a graphic for what's the cause. We'll take a 10-second silence for the cause.
Thank you. That was very moving. That was beautiful. Yes.
Just doing what I can to help.
Very important. Very important. Now, people have always told me that I am very animated because I live life at 12 frames per second.
And I have been framed 12 times for assaulting unpaid interns. But no. I only did it like 4 times, so
It's true. Now let's take a look at nominees for Indie Animation.
Hello. Come on out everybody. Time to play. Is anybody here?
Steven Spielberg, is that you? And Joe Dante from Trailers from Hell and George Miller from 3000 Years of Longing. Welcome to the Goddess Hotline office in Austin, Texas. We've been expecting you.
He's been leaping from reality to reality, trying to find the one in which you do save him.
We're going home, Max. You and me.
You and me.
If you plucked your eyebrows and wore short skirts, you'd be able to get a rich guy who would take care of you. I'm a girl and have a girl repertoire. I'll be the best girl I can be.
Let's go. What a great day to get married.
Yeah, moi je suis ta chum, puis toi t'es ma chum.
J'ai toujours trouvé que t'avais un long tronc.
Hein?
And the award this goes to My Love Affair with Marriage.
Well, hello, my name is Ken Mora, and I'm an animator, and I wish this were my film. But I'm here to accept for Sinja Bauman and Sturgis Warner. Sinja Bauman's the animator, and her partner, Sturgis Warner, also a producer and a contributing animator. She's an amazing creator, and this was all frame by frame, hand animated and constructed by her in a hybrid style, made by maquettes over which hand-drawn animated cells were made and color matched in a very authentic process, which conveyed a heartfelt story, which the second of a trilogy, which began with Rocks in My Pocket, which I was privileged to contribute to, as well as with this film, I and My Wife. And so I'm honored to represent the film here. It's done very well internationally. It made the short list for Oscars last year, and she's having tremendous success for it. This one tells the story of her, based on her story growing up in Soviet Russia and her adventures and misadventures growing up as a tomboy and a creator in a repressive society, and her overcoming a lifetime of trials in a patriarchal society, and persevering. And now I'm being played off, but anyway, I hope you'll have a chance to see it and her upcoming film. Thank you.
Your turn.
Play the video.
Yeah, we need the video. Of our faces? You're not gonna play the video of our faces? Now, what is it like working on an indie movie? I mean, do they even have money?
Unfortunately, there's no money, but they do have something called artistic integrity.
Ew! Oh my God!
I'm sorry.
Oh
okay.
my God!
Wait. Does someone have some Evian water or something? I need some caviar. Caviar. Okay, it's okay. You're good. Range Rovers. You're first on the call sheet. It's okay. Met Gala. It's okay. There we go.
Wow, that was thrilling.
Well, speaking of thrilling, guys, action movies, we all love it. Thrillers, we all love it. Let's take a look at the nominees for Indie Action Thriller.
That was scary.
Hey, asshole!
Give me your fucking money. I'm gonna cut you up.
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
When the sun comes up, Manda, you die.
In other news, authorities have yet to apprehend a convicted murderer who escaped a facility Wednesday evening.
It's for you.
Thank you for calling Vincenzo's Pizzeria. How can I help you?
Daddy tell you to never pick up strangers?
My daddy taught me a lot of things. He taught me good.
And the award this goes to... Where's my stunt double? Okay. Pizza Boy
Rick.
Woo!
No, I just want to say thank you guys, everybody. Alan, Chris, Film Threat. These are two incredible actors, Brandon Dunlap, Christopher Wallace. They're my guys. We collaborate together on every single film that we do. The funny thing about Pizza Boy Rick, just a quick little backstory, it won't take too long. It's ironic that we won this for that film because for me it was always like a throwaway film. I was like, oh yeah, you know, whatever, we made it, okay, cool. And he told me, oh, watch that be the one that does something. And it's the film that did something. So you never know, filmmakers, what film will do anything for you. Just a side note, we just released Rhino King, which he's starring in. It's about a house husband who becomes a male stripper. It's on Amazon Prime. We have another film called Always Smile coming out this year. It's doing the film circuit. And then we have Speed Faster, which we're currently working on now. So thank you guys so much.
See, I told you that bribe would pay off. And now, welcome back to the stage, Zach Selwyn.
That's pretty funny, John. I did work with Dennis Quaid once. Dennis goes, I'm really honored to work with you, Zeke Slyween. It's like, thanks, Dennis. Anyway, let me tell you something, guys. I don't know who's been to the snack bar tonight. I don't recommend the pork nachos. Oh, God. Okay. Let's get into this one. This is a good one. This is the WTF award, the WTF Indie for what the fuck is this movie even? What the fuck is this movie even? WTF ITME. I love this because there's a lot of nominees and, you know, y'all make some crazy shit. Let me just tell you. And that's why we're here, because Jesus Christ. You know, I'm still using the old Story by Robert McKee shit when I write my screenplays. Oh, it's a tie! Let's watch the nominees first.
I'm losing my mind.
Time to kill some stupid people.
I've been waiting years for my vengeance.
I ain't getting killed by no rabbit. I didn't survive prison for this shit.
Spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again in death around thee.
Into your nervous system.
I'm a spirit just like Satan, bound in the air, wandering.
Jesus! Worm pornography. Whoa, it's a tie! Our first winner, Spirit Riser, rise up!
I thought this was plastic, but it's glass.
Spared no expense.
What? My name's Parker LeBowling. I did not make this film, but I'm in it. The director couldn't be here, Dylan Mars Greenberg, but she wrote something, and I'm going to read it. Spirit Riser was a real labor of love, phrase of the night, that took 6 years to complete. Throughout, I watched my sister grow up, friends pass away, and people change along with the world around us. I'm honored to be in the WTF category because I believe that confusion is a state of mind that encourages us to think. The world itself is confusing to me. In this strange and horrific movie we call reality, I hope we can all be empathetic and kind to one another. Please remember we are all on this planet together. Thank you.
All right, and our second winner is Abruptio.
This is Carrie. Carrie and Evan Marlowe. We're married. Sorry, we're a little tired. We had a toddler that was up all night last night. So, yeah.
So we made this movie together. It took about 10 years to put together.
From script to distribution by Anchor Bay Entertainment, which is back.
Thank you. Most of the time we did actually say, WTF are we doing? But it was, a brilliant roller coaster of puppets, mess, gore, and true indie horror making. And we wanted to stay as true to not using AI and keeping it real to like the old Harryhausen movies and just doing, in-camera effects and everything like that.
It's funny, we won the WTF award. We're probably the most normal people you'll ever meet. So it's we're really not this weird. But apparently, and I don't remember because it was 10 years ago, I woke up and told her I want to make a movie starring puppets and nothing but puppets. I don't remember the story, but she says that's how the story came about. So I wrote the script. It was probably the worst idea of my life, and it's really disturbing. Someone once asked me recently, did you intend it to be really this disturbing? And I'm like, no, I thought it was going to be funny, but it's like, you light, dog crap in a bag, and you light it on fire, and you think, haha, that's funny, but then there's fire and dog crap everywhere, and it turns out it's actually very disturbing. So, but it's funny for me. But I wanted to thank Chris and the Film Threat, amazing. Thanks for being such an enthusiastic advocate of the movie, and I wanted to thank David Lynch for opening doors of imagination to make movies like this possible.
Thank you. And thank you to our kids who've had to live with these puppets for so many years.
All three of them.
All right, congratulations, guys. Moving right along. Okay, 3 hours. 3 hours left. We're getting there. I'm a romantic, guys. I don't know if you know that about me. I can do this. Brandy. Romance is kind of my thing. It's kind of perfect that I get to present this category because the Hollywood actress and the Hollywood actor, they had a shot, but no, they gave it to me. First of all, Hollywood actress, isn't that kind of an oxymoron these days? Let's be honest. Oxymoron? I don't know. But I have to say, indie romance is where it's at for me, and these are some of the greatest movies I saw this year. Let's take a look at the nominees. Best Indie Romance. Here we go.
You showed some real grit out here, young lady.
Out and Meg here guided us through the wilderness.
Just couldn't find the right cowgirl to settle down with, huh?
What do you like about me?
Would you hate me if I said I thought you were beautiful?
Go on.
There's no way she's real. Definitely a spam account. She's gonna have me follow her, get my credit card information, steal my identity.
It's worth it.
You know what? I don't have time for an autograph. You go ahead and take this one.
No, it's me. It's Molly.
Molly. Oh, my science. What's Max like?
He's very smart, very ambitious. Always figured we'd get married, and now that that is imminent, it's a bit scary.
Well, you deserve to be with someone great.
Thank you.
I asked you, like, if she wanted to know your thoughts on open relationships. Like, I don't know if it's just general banging she's interested in, or someone in particular.
All right, we'd like to award this indie romance to Good Bad Things.
Thank you, guys. My name's Shane. I'm the director of the film, and this is my best bud, Danny. He usually does the talking.
I wish I had so much energy like that guy that was on here earlier who was talking, but I'm a little tired. This evening's been amazing. I love the indie spirit that's like all throughout this whole entire theater. This is my first time ever being a part of anything. This is, to me, as indie as it gets. Shane was at film school, literally called me up. I had no idea what any of this was. And he's like, let's do a feature. And I was like, I don't even know what a feature is. And he's like, okay, let's write a script. I was like, I don't even know what a script is. And then he's like, well, you're going to be the lead. And I was like, I don't know how to act. But yeah, it was just endless amounts of just love in this movie. I'm just over grateful to be doing this with my best friend and everyone involved in this movie. This movie just radiates love over and over and over again on production, through the festivals, in our theatrical with AMC. I saw those amazing hoodies that you guys were wearing. And then now, this is a great start to the week because we have our movie coming out on rental and purchase on Tuesday everywhere. So I can't even believe it. And I've been just like having calls with our community, and when I mean my community, the disabled community, so many big voices, and they all just radiate love over and over again. I did not expect to be in this position. I did not expect this movie to have the impact that it does. Disabled people are sexy. Disabled people have amazing love to give, and I am just really, 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 really honored to have a best friend who let me share that story and tell that story in this amazing film. So hopefully Tuesday, this thing just keeps having the impact that it does have. And yeah, thank you, Film Threat. They honestly wrote the most amazing review. I've read about us, and I just want to say thank you to everyone involved in that. So yeah.
And thank you to our cast and crew. We had the best time making this film. And thank you to my wife who let me go make this movie with a 1-year-old baby. All right, thanks, guys.
You know, everyone wants to know what it's like to win an award, but no one ever asks, how does the award feel?
Feels like shit, okay? I mean, honestly, like crap. Garbage. Every time I'm on stage, making other people feel like winners. And me? Who am I? Nothing. Nobody. Real zero. I'm just a naked golden guy. And it just sucks. Just sucks. 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 I'm nothing. A nobody. Sucks. It just sucks. A nobody. I'm just a naked gold guy. I don't even have a penis, look. It sucks. 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 Maybe Pixar can make a movie about how awards feel. They anthropomorphize fucking everything.
Okay, I have no clue why these two guys are back, but here they are. Please welcome back to the stage the publisher and editor of Film Threat, Chris Gore, and the always lovable Alan Ng. Brought to you by Popcorn.
One of us here is committed to the bit, and that's me. I have a tuxedo under here. Understand what the term swamp ass means. It's insane. All right, but let's go. Normally, this would be the part of the show where we thank our sponsors, but we don't really have any. Seriously.
Yeah, and as you can imagine, we've had to take second jobs in order to put this amazing award show together. Yep. So, Harry H69, your DoorDash is on the way.
So if anyone would like to sponsor this show, we're available. I'm the one wearing the popcorn, so look for me in the lobby. Thank you. That's $20. Okay. Drama. That's the one thing I can tell you for sure. There is never any drama between Alan and I.
Nope, never. Doesn't happen, never.
So let's take a look at the nominees for indie drama.
Love is the best part of life. All we can do is take the leap.
Sorry, boys. When we spoke on the phone, I assumed you were American.
Well, you assume right.
I do what I want, when I want, how I want.
That's a Camila Cabello song.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
No, who would you just say?
Camila Cabello?
It's true. Whoever that is speaking truth.
I'm sorry. I'm just really happy to be here.
Oh, what? No big cash savings?
Oh my God, just stop.
What did they say? He's a fucking hustler. He had no intention of paying you back. You believe me now?
I don't know.
No one's ever helped me out of a panic attack like that before.
One day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna realize that the world is cut into thirds. One third is killing the other third, while the last third watches.
So you want to be a killer?
No, I just want to watch.
Oh, yeah.
And the winner is...
What did Deborah do?
Holy shit, I can't believe we won. So cool. I said the other day that it's not about what your movie costs, it's about what it's worth, and this movie cost $2,500 to make. I want to thank Award This and Film Threat for truly supporting independent cinema. It means the world to us. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. This is crazy. I need another role. I know you guys can't pay that much, but you could probably afford me.
This is pretty amazing. Thank you, Chris, Alan, Film Threat, Julius, Diana, everyone that's part of this, and everyone who's here. Keep making your fun, weird shit that, no one else makes, because we're getting bored of the normal stuff that everyone else is making. So, thank you.
Wow, I didn't expect this. This is crazy. I'm just happy that I got to work with Julius on this film. Diana, it was shooting it on the fly, stealing locations, the best way to make movies. And I'm just glad I'm got to be part of it. So thank you. Thank you, Film Threat. Thank you.
And now some filler voiceover while they make their way back to the stage. You are welcome.
Okay.
Let's see. I watch a lot of films at Film Threat, and my favorite are the ultra-low budget films.
So it's already difficult enough to make a movie with very little money or with your parents' credit card. Imagine making a movie with no money. In fact, I pledge this year to fund anyone's movie with no money. I will do that for you.
What these filmmakers do with next to nothing is truly impressive.
Let's take a look at the nominees for Indie made for less than the contents of an Oscar gift bag under $100,000.
I really have no idea. I'm a little bit nervous about finding out what I won. It's creepy that someone's been watching for so long. Like, I don't know, is this something that I did in public? Is it something that's out there on social media? Or is it something private? I don't know.
Well, we found some information about the punks that killed your family. Only thing is, they're all dead.
This is a big misunderstanding. If I could just make a phone call.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we'll save them the trouble of arresting you.
You don't want to do that.
The hell I don't.
Notify SWAT. I'm heading the task force to apprehend the shooter.
So, let me get this straight. You want to take me on a date to the chemistry lab at school?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hope we're not expecting too much trouble.
I always expect trouble. That's why the reason why I'm still alive.
I mean, if you gotta go out in a horror movie, you might as well make it good, right?
This is decent. Crew back together. Fresh sunrise.
It's freezing, Richie.
Okay, and the winner is...
It's a tie.
The first winner is...
Death Bitch.
This is a shocker. We did this movie on the streets, guerrilla style, and didn't get any permits or anything. And we just went out and did it. And I didn't have a. You talk.
Hi, I'm Josie, and I'm one of the actresses. Thank you so much, Ken, for bringing us all in on this. It was your vision, and we had such an amazing crew, and I am just so thankful for everyone here. Your turn.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Mary. Very big part in it. Thank you, everybody who has ever believed in us. We appreciate it. Thank you, Film Threat. This is big. We appreciate you. We'll find you those sponsors. It's going to be okay. Yeah, thank you. Anybody else?
Wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought that this awesome guy would win an award for one of his movies? Man, it's so much fun to watch and everything, and the fans love him. And thank you, Film Threat, for this award. And God, you're awesome, man.
Well, thank you, Ken, and thank you, Mary, who couldn't be here, for believing in us and for believing in the, indie films. This is amazing.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Film Threat, for making indie films.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, Chris, and thanks to my mom.
Alan. Yes. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Dang, all right.
The second winner is...
Serial Rabbit 7, Critical Rabbit Theory.
So we have no fucking clue what we're doing here. 20 years ago, we started this film based off a blip in one of our other films, and it just kept progressing to just nonsense. So we've got 7 of them now, and we started off at Blockbuster Video. That tells you how old that shit is. So I got out of the military, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do now. So I had like a film degree, TV film, and I was like, I didn't ever think I would use that degree. And I come work for Warner Brothers, and this dipshit's over there. And he's like, well, I'll just stick you in a commercial and see what he does. And he's making me carry boxes, and I'm dropping shit. He's like, well, he's not so stupid. So he put me in a rabbit suit, and I have Tourette's, so that's even better. So that's where that little thing started. Why'd you do this? Anyway, I love being the rabbit, even though he puts me in the rabbit suit in the middle of fucking summer. And if you watch the film, we're in an old west, and it's like 120 degrees, and I'm just sweating my balls off. And there's like cuts in between there, and I've got like Gatorade and ice and shit everywhere, but I still love it. Anyway, I appreciate this. This is so much fun that I've ever gotten an award for Silver Rabbit. You want to say anything?
Just real quick. Thank you. I got to thank, of course, God. I got to thank my parents. I want to really thank Film Threat. You guys have really been with us along our journey, reviewing our films, and thank you very much for that.
You took the time to review it. Shit.
And I will make that note that it cost us more to come out here and accept this award than it cost us to make the movie.
All of the movies, all 7 of them.
Thank you. Keep making movies, and you can do it. You don't need major budgets. Just go out there and make your movies.
That's all you need.
Oh, and thank you, Nikki Young, very much.
IndieHub.pro, unparalleled indie film distribution. Get the latest indie news, discover your indie dream team, and connect with funding options and professional studio resources like music licensing with IHP Community. IndieHub.pro, revolutionizing the industry with no upfront distribution fee and no payback traps. Get paid faster with IHP. IndieHub.pro. Join free now. Wait $50 screening fee for award this winners. That guy sounded epic. To the stage, a Hollywood actress and a Hollywood actor. How are you two holding up?
Not great, actually. I'm currently recovering from plastic surgery I just got during the commercial break.
Hang on, I wanted to address something. Cut the cameras, no phones for this part, okay? There's a vicious rumor going around about me. Look, not every Hollywood actor is a sexual deviant, okay? I did not have inappropriate relations with that bottlenose dolphin, okay? The dolphin was 18, it was in international waters, so it's legal.
And now it's time to award Best Short. Okay. It's okay.
There's no video. They keep saying over and over.
The dolphin was like, hey, come here, dolphin. The dolphin came up to me. The dolphin came up to me. And don't edit this to make it look like, oh, I've had sex with a dolphin. Okay. Don't edit to the...
Okay, and Best Short goes to Jane Austen's period drama.
I did not make this movie, but I accept it on behalf of the filmmakers and on behalf of Jane Austen herself. Thank you.
And now, welcome back to the stage, the guy with the best jacket of the night, but he just changed his outfit, Zach Selwyn. The D is silent.
Never learned how to tie a tie. Everyone else was changing. This isn't even mine. I got it off some homeless guy out front. Jesus. Can I say that? I don't know what I can say anymore. All I know is we're talking about the big boys here, baby. We're talking directors, we're talking directresses, we're talking indie movie of the year, we're talking everything. We're getting sexy. Who's excited? This is a big one. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Text from my mom. Kendrick Lamar swept everything. Thanks, Mom. What? I know who Dr. Dre and Snoopy the dog is. Who's the other guy? That's real texts. Follow my Instagram account. Shit, my mom texts me when I'm hosting an award show. And we're going to talk about this. It's very exciting for me. Why, John? Why, John? Because every single director who has been nominated tonight for any award and every single thing under the sun is eligible to win this. That means all of you. Every single one of you. And this is a really cool montage. So let's get into this. Our Best Director nominee.
Buckle up, because there's no video for this either. We'll fix it in post.
Incredible stuff. Just incredible stuff, guys. And
thanks to our sponsors.
We do have a sponsor, actually. Santa Ana's own Quackman Mufflers. Every day you can get a deal on a Quackman muffler where we put it on your bill. Quack. Hey, guess what? Your best director at this award, which we are going to award this, is Evan Marlowe for Abruptio. That's awesome.
Thank you. Well, all right, I'll frame this. I'm speechless, literally. Goodbye. No, I don't know what else to add. I've just completely made a fool of myself recently, and I'm just so excited. I was here, we showed the film about a couple months ago at the Frida, and I just made the point that there's this whole world of Googleplexes that show movies made by committee, and that's fine. There's obviously an appetite for those movies. And then the other extreme, there's these art house, nonprofit cinemas with filmmakers with passion that are handcrafting films, and it's a completely different world, and they have to work so hard to get their voices heard. And I'm just so honored to be among all of these great people that are pushing the envelope every day and working hard. And I'm just so full of joy to be here and to receive this amazing award. So thank you all very much.
All right. Congratulations. We are going into Best Directress. We have directors. Why not a directress? They split the actor categories at the Oscars. We split the director categories here at award this. That's smart. That's Chris Gore. That's Smith. That's thinking right there. That is thinking. And guess what? All the directresses in attendance tonight are eligible to win. We're all nominees. Do we have a video, or am I wasting my time, John?
Hey, Zach. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
No.
Perfect.
No montage.
Well, in case we cut it in post, check these nominees out.
Welcome back to the stage, Zach Selwyn.
Just great stuff, guys. Top-notch directing. All right, we'd like to award this, your directress, best directress, to Brandy Roderick, Wineville.
Okay, oh my gosh. Thank you. Well, first I want to say thank you to Alan and Chris for doing this award ceremony after Dry January. Woo! So thank you. Seriously, thank you so much, you guys, for acknowledging this film, Chris and Alan and everyone that watched the films. Thank you so very much. I share this award with, I want to say Richard Shankman, the amazing Richard Shankman, who is the most amazing writer, director, producer. So thank you so much. I really share this with you. You're Wineville, sorry, I'm the producer and director of Wineville. You guys have to see it. It's really sick and demented. Actually, I did not think I would actually meet my match and meet someone as sick and demented as myself, but Richard, I actually think you might be more sick and demented than I am. This movie is very sick and demented if you have not seen it. I want to thank my amazing cast, Carolyn Hennessy, who is absolutely freaking amazing. Will Roberts, who is also amazing. They are so sick and demented themselves. You guys have to watch them. They are so crazy. Amazing actors. And I have to thank this one really cool kid actor who is actually my son. Keaton, can you please get up and say hello to everybody and wave? This handsome young man here. I have to say the best part of making this film really is being able to act with my son. And he is just so freaking awesome in everything you do, kid. So you're awesome. Thank you. Lastly, I do want to thank someone, my producing partner, who I could not have done without them. From the very beginning, she was my cheerleader. She taught me everything I know. And right now she's in heaven, but Robin, I could not have done this without you, and this is for you, Robin DiMartino. Thank you so very much. And for all of you people that are watching on YouTube that want to do a movie and want to make a movie, whatever it is, whether it's directing, acting, or producing, you can do it. Believe in yourself and go after your dreams. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
They're back. Please welcome back to the stage the publisher and editor of Film Threat, Chris Gore, and the always lovable and huggable Alan Ng. Venmo at Chris Gore to sponsor now.
We just want to be here to help, give the final award of the night. It's Indie Movie of the Year. And this time, we have a montage.
Yes. I'm sorry, which one's Chris and which one's Alan?
I'm Alan. This is
just checking. All right. Run the montage.
Let's do it. Well, it is the final award of the night. And I know it sounds like we're stalling, but I think we need help from a Hollywood actress and a Hollywood actor. If they would come to the stage. It's an important moment. It's an important moment.
Welcome back, guys.
Wow, thank you so much.
That's great.
We
That's
just
great.
wanted to help.
It's all about me, guys.
Look, and in order to trick the public into thinking we are benevolent, empathetic people, we wanted to take a video selfie with all of you. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. Look, here we are at the award biz. Make some noise.
It's indie.
Look, here we are with all of these poor people.
This counts as my community service.
Yes, okay. We'll post that. Thank you.
All right. Hey.
There we go.
Hollywood actor and actress, give it up for these guys.
Thank you, Hollywood actor and Hollywood actress.
Available for work.
This is the final award, the Indie Movie of the Year. So, Zach, you've got the envelope.
Do I get to read it? I
Do
feel like
the
you should.
honors.
All right. I feel
Do
like you
the
should. All right.
honors.
Let's all do it together. Ready? Indie Movie of the Year. 1, 2, 3. Hundreds of Beavers!
I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Zach, our host. Big round of applause for Zach. There's a lot of these hosts that are like, oh, I can't take your money to bribe me for the Best Picture award. Oh, Zach doesn't have those hang-ups. He's not a nerd like that. He'll take your cash and he'll give you the award if you've met him at the previous Astra Awards, like I did at the bar. And then we came here and I realized, oh, he's the host of this fucking thing? I had no idea. I was like, that's my bar buddy. My other bar buddies are when I'm at a bar and I'm looking at Film Threat on my phone. Big round of applause for the Film Threat people. Chris and Alan and Paulie at Latino Slant. Is that part of Film Threat? Is it a sister company? Is it a subsidiary? And Dante, and thank you guys so much for acknowledging indie film for 3 decades. Film Threat since it was a zine in Detroit. 4 decades. I didn't like the first decade. I only wanted to talk about the latter 3. Thank you to our team who's here. History is written by the distributed, and we spent 2 years actually distributing this film and figuring out how to get a release model that benefits indie filmmakers and where we don't just get scooped up by a predatory distributor. And my producer, Kurt Ravenwood, worked very hard on that. And it's not a humble brag, but it's a thing where I hope everyone is able to imitate our model where we actually were able to profit on a very small Wisconsin indie film. Kurt Ravenwood worked on that very hard for a long time. We divided the rights up in a bunch of different directions, and so I hope that his work is something that is can be imitated by other indie filmmakers and that we don't get scooped up by predatory distributors. Our director of photography, Quinn Hester, is here. He also was apparently a camera operator on Disturbance in the Forest, the Star Wars documentary. He showed up for our film, and then he was like, oh, I fucking shot that. As we were watching. And then the second unit, so Quinn did 12 weeks in the snow in Wisconsin. And then the second unit DP who did the warmer stuff, Fidel Ruiz Healy, is here. He is single. Thank you, everyone, for putting up with me. Thank you. Thanks, Film Threat. Watch Hundreds of Beavers.
Guess what, y'all? That's how it goes. Thank you so much. I had a great time. You can spend your money on Hollywood movies, but take our advice. Keep it indie, y'all. Keep it indie. Oh, I got a Best Host Award. This is nice. This will go next to my High Times Stony Award. Amazing. Anyway, Film Threat award this. Zach Selwyn, we'll see y'all next year. Let's all get drunk, man.
To the filmmakers, guests, and indie film fans, and to everyone watching, thank you for your support of truly independent films. I'd love to award this audience. See you at the after party. Thank you, and good night. Check out IndieHub.pro to get your movie made now.
And there's a party in the lobby, and grab yourself a gift bag or 2. We're trying to get rid of the gift bag.